We return now to part 2, to the final battle at Supergame on Saturday. Now that's a little bit of a misnomer. It's not the final battle of the weekend, it's final battle for Saturday. There is more gameplay on Sunday. We're here between the fire base and the village. This space between the fire base with the berms you see and the village is past the opposing bus that has the dirt ramp that leads up to it. On the other side of that bus, that field is called the village. And so where we're at now, this 50-yard line where this 360 camera is essentially, on a recreational paintball day, a dead zone, an unplayable area. Each one of these buses represents a tape line that players cannot travel past. So as a final battle area, this is the, one time this part of the field gets played, so to speak. Now, of course, if it's a full scenario game, this is part of the playable area. But again, as a final battle, this is the one time this field is really highly utilized, or this part of the field. And at this point, you'll also see the second mascot, I believe, come out from the red team. And he's by that bus now. He's about to run out. He's got the camel. And you can hear the red team. When I say taunt, I don't mean in a rude way, but they want Blue to come out and take them on. They're taunting them to come out and get into it. They're not being rude, but they are taunting them in a friendly manner. And I say that because I'm all for sportsmanship in this game, because there's so many people in the game of paintball that don't belong in this game. They should never even own a paintball gun. They're so damn rude. While there's also loads and loads of great players, it's those few players that shouldn't own a gun, who don't understand human behavior. They'll overshoot you. They'll taunt you. They'll lose their their temper much too quick. And it's important in the game of paintball for the rest of us who may rarely lose our temper. We all have that moment where we just are embarrassed and ashamed, to make certain that we truly demonstrate how this game is to be played, so the knuckleheads out there truly stand out as the idiots they are, as opposed to this game getting a bad name by people not playing it right. Now, it sounds a little self-righteous, I get it, but I'm not being self-righteous. I'm trying to share the message that we all have to go through this, that we all have to try to make certain that if somebody loses their temper, it's not because of us, it's because of their own damn problem. Alright, enough of that. If you look here now, these refs, these referees are amazing, by the way. I mean, look at the fact that they're out at the 50 and they're standing out here. This guy's just taking tons of hits. I love that. Ref is telling him, really, are you that blind? So how does a ref get hit? Usually because they're accidentally standing in a shooting lane and they don't know it. But honestly, if you talk to the refs and you get to know refs, you think maybe they're sadists, because they just don't have a problem with getting hit. They'll tell you that. In fact, I have a full interview at some point going up with Team Solstice. That is this team of referees that's on this field now, and they do a lot of reffing all over the country. So if you're a field owner or a producer or somebody looking for a large group of referees, search them out at Solstice. They've been doing this for a good, I'd say, at least 5-6 years that I've seen them at OXCC and other fields as well. And I like them. They're where they need to be at all times. And they can carry one heck of a large crew. I've seen them well over 30 refs on the field. You can see some more smoke over there by that bus, by the berm. I don't particularly think that's good smoke placement. And again, look how quiet it is. This is nuts. This is not how a final battle should be going. I have never seen a more tame final battle. Now I'm going to have some more final battle that I've shot from the field, and you'll see me go around to players and individually highlight. Oh, Michael Scott's back. He just slid into the bunker. But you'll see me shoot, close up of all the players. So please, by all means, watch those videos as well. You'll get a much different perspective. I swing around and show you where blue is at. I swing around and show you how many guys on the red team are behind the bus. A little better perspective, which you find hard to believe because, a 360 should give you your ultimate field perspective. Again, I hope you're spinning around with your cell phone if you're watching this on a phone, or if you're at a PC using your mouse to spin around and look at the different angles. To see all of the action properly. Just to watch this statically in one direction as a 360 video is a waste of time. You can hear Red laughing it up. They're having a good time. So you're not going to get to see the end of this final battle. It's of no consequence because it kind of ends like this. But keep in mind, if you come to OXCC and you play in a final battle and they use this field, you should be pushing harder off the break. Absolutely, there is, to me, very little shooting going on in that first 20 seconds. I am busting ass to take field and get as far up, as close to the 50 as possible. There is no reason anyone off the break should be unloading paint when you have this many players. I get it, like Speedball, you should be throwing some paint and keeping the other team's ears down, but I've played on this field enough to know that you don't need to shoot paint to take field off the break in this final battle. You don't. You want to set up, take position, and then start firing away. And quite honestly, if you do that, you'll be a good support player to bring the players up behind you on your left and right hit. So with that, I'm going to end this. I hope you look at the other videos. Be sure to share them. Be sure to like them. It is crucial to the success of the channel, and I thank you.
It's too much for any man!